Hello everyone, welcome to Story Time. My name is Sally and I work for the Cambridge City Child and Family Centres. Okay, today we are going to read Elmer. And Elmer has been written by David McKee and published by Anderson Press. Now before we start our story, let's sing our hello song. After three. 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, how are you? Hello everyone, how are you? Hello everyone, how are you? We're going to have some fun. Okay, so let's start our story at the beginning. There was once a herd of elephants. Elephants young, elephants old, elephants tall or fat or thin, elephants like this, like that or the other, all different but all happy and all same colour. All that is except for Elmer. Let's have a look. Elmer was different. Elmer was patchwork. Elmer was yellow and orange and red and pink and purple and blue and green and white and black. Elmer was not elephant colour, which I think is usually grey. It was Elmer who kept the elephants laughing. Sometimes he joked with the other elephants, sometimes they joked with him. But if there was even a little smile, it was usually Elmer who started it. There he is having fun with his elephant friends. One night, Elmer couldn't sleep for thinking, and the think that he was thinking with the brain in his head was that he was tired of being different. Who ever heard of a patchwork elephant? He thought. No wonder they laugh at me. In the morning, before the others were really awake, Elmer slipped quietly away, unnoticed. All the other elephants are sleeping. As he walked through the jungle, Elmer met the other animals. So there was a lion and a hippo and a tiger and a zebra and a crocodile and a turtle. They always said, "Good morning, Elmer." And each time Elmer smiled and said, "Good morning." After a very long walk, Elmer found what he was looking for. A large bush. A large bush covered with berries. A large bush covered with elephant-covered berries. Coloured berries. Elmer caught hold of the bush and shook it so that the berries fell on the ground. And they were elephant colour, which is grey. Wow, what has he got planned, we wonder? After that, once the ground, found the right page now, once the ground was covered in berries, Elmer lay down and he rolled over and over, this way and that, and back again. Then he picked up bunches of berries and rubbed himself all over, covering himself with berry juice until there wasn't a sign of any yellow or orange or red or pink or purple or blue or green or black or white. When he had finished, Elmer looked like any other elephant. There he is. So after that, Elmer set off back to the herd of elephants. On the way, he passed the other animals again. So he passed the lion and he passed the stripy tiger, and he passed the hippo, and he passed the black and white zebra, and the turtle, and the crocodile. This time, each of the animals said to him, "Good morning, elephant." And each time Elmer smiled and said, "Good morning," pleased that he wasn't recognised. No one knew it was Elmer. Goodness me, look at all those elephants. When Elmer rejoined the other elephants, they were all standing quietly. None of them noticed Elmer as he worked his way to the middle of the herd. Where do you think he is? Hiding. After a while, Elmer felt that something was wrong. But what? He looked around, same old jungle, same old bright sky, same old rain cloud that came over from time to time, and lastly, same old elephants. Elmer looked at them. There they are, all the elephants. The elephants were standing absolutely still. Elmer had never seen them so serious before. The more he looked at the serious, silent, still, standing elephants, the more he wanted to laugh. Finally, he could bear it no longer. He lifted his trunk and at the top of his voice he shouted, "Boo!" Oh my dear, the elephants jumped and fell all ways in surprise. "Oh my gosh and golly," they said, and then saw Elmer helpless with laughter, laughing at all the elephants that had jumped when he said boo. "Elmer," they said, "it must be Elmer." Then the other elephants laughed, and as they had never laughed before. Ha 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 ha. But as they laughed, the rain cloud burst, and when the rain fell on Elmer, his patchwork started to show again. The elephant still laughed as Elmer was washed back to normal. "Oh, Elmer," gasped an old elephant, "you've played some good jokes, but this has been the biggest laugh of all. It didn't take you long to show your true colours." "We must celebrate this day every year," said the elephants. "This will be Elmer's Day. All elephants must decorate themselves, and Elmer will decorate himself elephant colour." Ooh. So, this is exactly what the elephants do. On one day a year, they decorate themselves and they parade around. And on that day, if you happen to see an elephant, ordinary elephant colour, you will know that it must be Elmer. So what have we got? We've got flowers pattern and almost like peacock eyes and a bit like a snake pattern. Stripes we've got, and what's this one? Spots. And this one? Stars. And what's this one? Seen a lot of these lately. Rainbow coloured. And this one? Squares. And this one at the bottom, lovely little hearts. All different kinds of pattern to decorate the elephants. Now that's the very first Elmer story. There are lots of others, but that was the first one. Okay, let's sing about an elephant. So do you know this one? An elephant goes like this and like that. Okay, I'll teach you two if you don't know it. Join in if you do. After three. 1, 2, 3. An elephant goes like this and like that. He's terribly big and terribly fat. He's got no fingers and he's got no toes, but goodness gracious, what a nose! Let's do that one again. After three. 1, 2, 3. An elephant goes like this and like that. He's terribly big and terribly fat. He's got no fingers and he's got no toes, wiggly toes, but goodness gracious, what a nose! Okay, so let's sing about elephants going out to play. I've just found another little ending for this one, so I'll sing that to you when we do it. And the tune is one elephant went out to play. Okay, so that's the tune, and we're going to need 5 fingers. Okay, let's count ourselves in. 1, 2, 3. One elephant went out to play upon a spider's web one day. He found it such tremendous fun that he called for another elephant to come. 1, 2. 2 elephants went out to play upon a spider's web one day. They found it such tremendous fun that they called for another elephant to come. 1, 2, 3. 3 elephants went out to play upon a spider's web one day. They found it such tremendous fun that they called for another elephant to come. How many now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 elephants went out to play upon a spider's web one day. They found it such tremendous fun that they called for another elephant to come. Okay, so how many now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 elephants went out to play upon a spider's web one day. The web went creak and the web went crack, and all of a sudden the elephants went splat. Yes, you have to kind of try and fit it in, the tune. Okay, so I think we'll now do our hand washing song. Have you been washing your hands with lots of soap? And have you got the cleanest hands in Cambridge? I hope so. So let's sing the washing hands song that's a bit like the Frère Jacques' tune. So Frère Jacques, dormez-vous. Okay, so this one will be after 3. 1, 2, 3. Tops and bottoms, in between, all around our hands, then we wash, bam, bam, bam. Okay, let's do that one again. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Tops and bottoms, in between, all around our hands, then we wash, bam, bam, bam. Okay, brilliant. Cleanest hands in Cambridge. So, I'm afraid that's the end of the session. We will say goodbye, and we'll also say goodbye to our friend Elmer. He's been listening to the story as well. Okay, so have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.